have my big chair today, so you know that I mean business. Hey everyone, this is the Guitar Pick on One from our Movie Monday. Today we are doing one of the renowned worst films ever created. If you have not watched this movie, you need to watch it. It's called The Room, and is directed by Tommy Wiseau, or however the hell you say the name. Basically, the summary of this film is that Johnny's a successful banker who rides the tram, or a car, whichever he's in the mood for, I guess, and he lives in a tiny apartment, and is for some reason seemingly popular, who's in love with Lisa, who's in love with Mark, who's Mark's best friend. As the wedding comes closer, Lisa flip-flops between Mark and Johnny about 4 times in the movie, while doing a bunch of crazy, unpredictable shit. Like saying,
"And he got drunk last night. And he hit me."
to lying about being pregnant,
"There is no baby." I told him that to make it interesting.
to dancing with her lover in front of Johnny. Eventually, Johnny catches on and decides,
I'll record everything.
eventually begins to unwrap the truth about Lisa being unfaithful about 3 times through the course of this movie.
Nothing, man.
Do you have some secrets?
Forget it.
Why don't you tell
Why?
me? Come
Forget
on.
it, dude.
Is it some secret?
No,
Tell me.
forget.
Come
I'll
on.
talk to you later.
I hurt you. What secret?
I don't think she's faithful to me.
Wake up, man. What planet are you on?
Hello? Hi, Mark. I need to talk to you.
Meanwhile, a ton of subplots occur for the movie to reach its 90-minute mark. Like Denny, Johnny's creepy, basically adopted son, getting involved with drugs, Lisa's mom having breast cancer,
I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
random friends giving blowjobs in Johnny's apartment. After a series of nonsensical temper tantrums between the love triangle, Johnny resorts to doing the thing he should have done at the beginning of the movie. Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie a 33%, saying, a bona fide classic of midnight cinema, Tommy Wiseau's misguided masterpiece subverts the rules of filmmaking with a boundless enthusiasm, renders such mundanities as acting, screenwriting, and cinematography utterly irrelevant. You will never see a football the same way again. That is Rotten Tomatoes' take on this movie. I honestly think that gives it a little bit too much credit. This movie is horrible. But when I say horrible, I mean not like Phantom horrible, I mean like Sharknado horrible. This movie really has only 2 possible pros. 1, the movie is funny as hell because it is so bad. 2, it reminds us that not all ideas should be made into movies, along some people just shouldn't make movies. Okay, my first con, which I think is probably the least addressed con of the entire movie, is the characters. This is by far the weakest and most dysfunctional part of the movie. With normal, human, and non-insane and mentally healthy characters, this film would just suck versus being one of the worst films ever made. This man cannot be put into words. Mentally ill, not smart enough to be a successful banker by any means, and yeah, he's not even able to be put into words. If Johnny's so successful, why does he need to take a bus? Death foreshadowing is both obvious and suggested twice in the movie.
You're part of my life. You are everything. I could not go on without you, Lisa.
Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
Killing himself, well, he did himself a favor. Let's just put it that way.
You're as cold as ice.
Cold, heartless, unattractive, bipolar, and a sadistic bitch. This woman is every man's worst nightmare. Also, she's mentally ill. She's mean to her mom, bipolar to an extreme. Every 10 to 15 minutes, she's in love with Johnny or Mark.
I don't love him anymore.
I need you. I love you.
Come on, make love to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't love him anymore. I told you, Mom, Johnny is very caring about the people in his life.
I keep thinking about your strong hands around my body.
Well, I don't want to marry him anymore. Maybe I'll change my mind. What do you think? Women change their minds all the time. I like you very much, Mark.
Oh my god. I've lost him, but I still have you, right? Right?
She's in a bitch competition with Minnie Diver from Phantom or Dolores Umbridge. All you need to sleep with her is a gift, and she cries too much. Denny. Denny is creepy as he is in a close second with the Phantom. He's a 5-year-old trapped in a teenage body. He doesn't seem very troubled of having no parents and doesn't really have any means of earning more money to pay off Johnny. yet he can buy drugs. Probably the most sensical, logical, and sensical character in this movie. And does she really expect Johnny to help pay a down payment of the house as well as providing for himself, Lisa, and Danny's apartment and tuition?
I asked Johnny if he could help her with the down payment. All he can tell me is it's an awkward situation. Expected your husband to be a little more generous.
Lisa learned from the best. Also, she comes and goes in this movie about 6 times. This is obviously a desperation to fill in movie time.
How are you?
Told you, okay? Mm-hmm. I'll bring anybody. Bye-bye. Hello. Bye-bye.
You look really tired today, Mom. Are you feeling?
Oh, hi, Claudette.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye-bye, my precious. Mwah. Bye-bye. You call me if you need me.
I will.
Also bipolar, also an asshole, also socially dumb and an airhead. This guy puts the male gender to shame. He never makes any sense when he talks.
I mean, the candles, the music, the sexy dress. I mean, what's going on here?
And the con number 2, the dialogue in this movie is so bad, it'd be better as a silent film.
How was work today?
Oh, pretty good. We got a new client at the bank. We'll make a lot of money.
What client?
I cannot tell you. It's confidential.
Oh, come on. Why not?
No, I can't. Anyway, how is your sex life?
Number 3, something I want to address. When they have the sex scene, there's a song in there, and the lyricism is terrible.
I see you walking by, and I hear your lullaby. Going crazy, thinking about you, crazy, dreaming about you.
So my only conclusion is that as well as writing the script, Tommy also wrote the music, which makes this movie just even 10 times worse. Fourth con, we had to see Tommy naked. I don't think anyone wants to see that. This movie reminds me of some kind of terribly done 80s porno. There's at least 5 sexual encounters, terrible acting, music is terrible, dialogue is terrible. I mean, all this movie is missing is some XXX sex scenes, and you basically have a porno. Con number 6, the voice dubbing never matches up with what's on screen.
I don't think she's faithful to me. You can love someone deep inside your heart and very... Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Con number 7, final con. Why again is this movie called The Room? I mean, I guess I can understand how it would maybe be called The Room, because I guess the entire movie takes place in an apartment. But I mean, that's an apartment, that's not really a room. Is there a room that has some kind of significant meaning to the movie? The reason this movie is called The Room is never addressed, which just makes it totally random, and again, makes it a terribly done movie. My final grade in this film is F+, just because it's hilarious to watch. Although I gave this movie a bad rating, I highly recommend watching it. If you want an hour and a half to kill and just laugh your ass off, totally watch this movie, it's hilarious. Comment below, subscribe, tell me what you think, and yeah, if you got any requests, just let me know. See ya.